So today's tutorial, I will be showing you guys how I make custom playing cards. Now these cards can be used for Uno, regular deck of 52 playing cards, or you can create your own game. So to begin, we're going to open up our Canva and we're going to start a new design. As you can see, I have booklet here. Booklet have half letter and US letter. You want to get the US letter. And once you have that open, you're going to start your design. So for this particular video, I'm not quite sure which design I want to do. So we're going to wing it. So you want to start off by getting the basic shape and go to position, and you're going to change this width to 2.5 and the height to 3.5. Now again, this is fully customizable because if you want to do jumbo cards, but in this particular case, we're going to do the standard playing card size. So that's your 2.5 and 3.5. And then you're going to round your corners. I typically stay between 15 and 20, but again, it's up to you. So now you have one card done. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it because I I just I just don't never know where my brain is going to take me. So I need multiple things open at once. So first, let's do a Uno style one. So in Canva, they literally have the Uno. If you just type Uno graphics, they literally have all the Uno. But if you go a little further, you will actually see that they don't have the actual deck. So in order for us to make it, we would have to come up with it ourselves. So let's just get one, and we're just going to put it here for now. So we'll know at least what we're going for and how it's supposed to look. So these two are our inspirations. So for the Uno cards, first you want to go to text. Just add a text box and you're going to type in the number. So in this case, we're going to do card number 1. We're going to go ahead and make it about 20. Let's even do 30. And I like to do this because sometimes in the end it'll mess up your design. So we have the 1 here. We're going to go and duplicate it and do it here. And I'm probably going to make it bold. Okay, so for this shape in the middle, we know that that's an oval. So we're going to go and we're going to just type in oval. And I like this one. Make sure y'all browse on those images. Like, don't do the first ones that y'all see because Canva has tons of images. So let's just make it a little girly, huh? So we even gonna change this to purple. Why not? Let's just be beautiful, right? And we're gonna just change it all. So now we have the basic 1, 1 in this. So for your bottom one, you will rotate it 180, just like so. So now you have one basic card done. Now, another option is you can add, first of all, I'm going to group it get rid of this one and duplicate it. Right click, duplicate, and then ungroup the first one because I want to show y'all the possibilities of how you can make this truly unique and yours. So we're gonna put in, um, well, that don't work. We'll do white. So on this particular design, how they have the number in the middle, we'll put our number in the middle too and make our Uno cards match these. Another thing that you can do is you can just um, take this. And the reason I'm duplicating it is because sometimes it's just easy for me to keep the same number in. Like, let me show you how you can make it fun and truly make it your own. So I just typed in some wording and now we did something like one, take a shot or something like that. Of course, you probably wouldn't have it for this card. It may be something like here. That's when you're creating it and making it your own. So with the Canvas pre-designed one, you can change the colors, which is a pretty cool feature, but sometimes because of the mixing of it, you have to be exact. So, but it's still fun to play around with, if I do say so myself. And so this card is actually already a card, but sometimes in Canva it won't let you resize, but we'll see. 2.5. Well, it will let you resize, it just won't see how to go back down. So nonetheless, I like to keep this handy dandy duplicate here so that I can match it. And I just want to double check that it's not, that I need it to be in there, in there. Okay, so now for something like this, you can put like +4. Of course, we need to change that color to, and then we'll probably make it 80. So for that one, let me see. We're gonna go to layers because we're gonna change that to white. Mm, no, I need this one right here. So that one got that one right here. We're gonna change it to white and then we're going to group it. This one, I don't know. Oh, that's ugly. I mean, okay, we'll just do it like that. So now we're going to group and then we're gonna take these group and group. So for your cards, what I like to do is I like to put them in by threes. One, two, three. And the reason why I use the booklet is because it'll show me if I'm getting too far. So again, and that's yeah, we're gonna get rid of this funky one because that's just not acting right. But we know this is the right size. And to double check it, we're going to go to position, arrange, and we're going to put 2.5, 3, 2.5, 3.5, then lock it. Change our corners to 15. We're just going to double check it. And bam. So now we're going to go back to that little funky card that we had. And we're going to put it in there to where it lines up perfectly in the middle like so. Now we're gonna change our colors. And honestly, you guys, I know y'all probably be like, you're all over the place. But I want y'all to really understand what it's like designing. Like nothing is perfect. You know, you strive for your best. You're not gonna get it right. And I'm not gonna go and do a practice. I want y'all to see real time how it works. So So now that we have that, we're going to group it and then you're going to add it and then you're going to duplicate it again and then you're going to try to get it again and then duplicate it again. So you're just going to try to get it as where there's enough space as possible. I use my Cricut machine, so it's going to automatically cut. But even if you're not using the Cricut, you still can automatically cut those straight lines. So that is one way how you can make it. Now, some tips that I want to show you and some mistakes that I've done before is this. So let's see, position. We're going to go to layers. We're going to unlock that. 2.5, 5. Now we're going to lock it, do our corner, 15, and okay. So now we're going to do it like so, and then we're going to duplicate it, and then duplicate it, and then you can group those, and then you have another deck. So, one thing I want to mention is like, let's say if you know the series that you're doing, if you're doing Uno, then you can either do one full sheet of all your wands or you can do it by color. I would recommend to do it by color. So, like on your yellow, do your whole yellow series, your green, or whatever custom colors that you want, do it like so. Um, I had a comment about the playing cards. So the playing cards is the same concept. So let's just say um, we type in spades, right? Um, and then we go to, let me see if they got it in like a fun color. Okay, so I guess we're gonna keep blue cards. So we'll do our one, and then we'll do our two, and then we'll do our three, like, and you can play around with your position um, but one like trick is use your group, like the group method, which is you're gonna go to your position, layers. You already got this one highlighted. So we know it's gonna be either this one or so these two. So we go here and here, group it. And then you can add your other layers, of course. So, and then it'll be the same concept like with the numbers. So you will go to text, add just anything, one. So we'll put our one there. Maybe we'll size it down to 40. And again, you can play with the fonts and you can play with the colors to really make it your own. So for this one, you're going to do again the 180. Okay, and now you have an example how you do the playing cards. So last but not least, I want to go over the box. So in Canva, and we're going to do this in real time. So we're going to go in, we're going to type box templates, and you got to try to find this one particular box. So the box will look like so. And it'll be like this. And usually if you just like click one of those, then all the ones that you need will eventually pop up. Some are this way, and you may have to do it like this to get the design that you want. Let's see if we can find some more. I have this one box that I always use, but you pretty much go to box template and you get that one box. And anything that you previously used, it'll always be in your recently used tab. So I want to try to see if I can see that box. Even though it's been a while since I made it. And I'm having no luck. So back to box template it is. So let's just work on this box. So right here, you can change the color. Like if your box, like if we're gonna do this blue, then we can do well, that's like kind of purplish, maybe blue right here. And then like this can be white, where you'll fold your lines at. So the main thing with your box, once you go to elements and then you type in box template and then you grab your box from there, the main thing I want to teach you about the box is, I'm gonna copy it so I can show you real time. You have to line it up and then take one of your cards and then you're going to put it in like so, because that is your actual size that you need, and you want to resize this box to where it fits. can go a little over because you don't want to get it just like jam packed, but you want it to fit. Okay. So once you have it like that, your cover, let's say that this was my cover, right? Then your cover can go right here on the cards. So let me show you. So you cover and blue it is. And then that's your cover right there. And then you can either decorate it, or if you want to pre-design your cover, then you will just take this and you'll go right here, and then you will use this for your sizing. And I'll just grab a picture. The first one that I see is this La Boo Boo. So we'll go to this and we'll size it to fit in there. And then you can group it and then put it like right there. Or you can make this a frame. So we'll just go here and we'll get elements. We'll just get, oh, we'll get this one. Or you can, like, if you want to sell this as a template, this will be how you'll do it. But I'll do another video on template making. So then essentially you just like put that in there, but don't forget to double click it to adjust it and crop it how you want it to be once you put it in your frame. But so I hope this can at least guide you on how to make these cards. I can do another video to show you how I get ideas for making my cards. You can do birthday theme cards, you can do date night cards, couple cards, therapy cards, biblical cards, church group cards, vacation Bible school cards, learning cards, memory cards for the disabled. I'm just throwing a lot of ideas out there so you guys can know the possibilities and also get some money. So if you like this content, excuse me, be sure to subscribe and like and share.